What's up, YouTube? Chris back again, the Patriot RC. So we got the LCG chassis from Injora in yesterday, and we got that all mounted up and working beautifully. So yeah, there it is. So we've got a plate normally goes underneath here, but with the 180 motor facing this way, I didn't want to put the plate there. So I moved the plate to the back for a battery mount. I'm not super worried about rear weight. That's the only weight in the back. Everything else between the wheel weights, what I've got on the servo and the motor, it is still just as biased as I want towards the front. So everything's working good. Everything went together really, really nice. I thank God I went with the aftermarket shocks because the length of the screws from the aftermarkets going through, let's see if you can see it here. Yeah, maybe. So there's a screw right there in the back. Let's try it from here. So the screw goes through and you get these little bitty nuts right there. They come with the chassis kit, luckily, and they fit the screws that came with the Injora shocks that I've got. So yeah, there's a nut right there, and it barely threads all the way to the end. Had I not had those screws, your stock shocks would not have gone in here and mounted. You'd just been kind of up the creek because they're actually too short to make it through here. These are actually long screws. I've got the spacer there. If I went without the spacers, as you can see, the shock would be bumping up against it. So, yeah, it worked out. Worked out beautifully. I've got the competition mini pins, the 54s. I cut the foams in it. They're not vented yet. So they don't really necessarily balloon, but man oh man, do they flatten out. I don't know if you can see from the back here. Yeah, you can. Looks like a flat spot on here. That's actually where it's cut. So as it's rolling, you can see, you guys are driving it from the back, you can see all the little flat spots where there's one here. And then you got the other one right there. So you can actually see the flat spots on it from where it is cut. And if you leave it sit, now this, the foams inside will actually settle down and makes it look like you got a flat tire. You might be able to see a little bit here. So there's 1, 2, 3 from a cut. The fronts aren't so bad. There's one there. I'm going to get my drill out and drill out the back side. So, but I mean, it's not like it's ballooning or anything. I might just leave it like it is. So, but it doesn't wobble when you drive. It does really good. But the chassis I'm really happy with. It went together nicely. All the parts that came with it. This is my factory skid plate. And I think I'm going to, I feel like I should pull the top link back further or higher, something to, because I feel like the front end, if you look at that, it's at a slope there. It's not horrible, but yeah. So yeah, that is the chassis, and it's pretty nice. I feel like, in some ways, I feel like it didn't change my ride height, but then, you know, if I look at older videos and stuff, it definitely did. It dropped it down, and especially with the smaller tires, you know, it automatically lowered it anyway. But so yeah, I'm happy with it. It definitely it side hills beautifully. It drives nicely for $18 and some change. Also, the Velcro, it comes with a few Velcro pads. And this brace that comes across here is flat carbon fiber. I just put one of those stock pieces of Velcro on there. What I have up here at the top, from the factory Velcro, matches perfectly. I mean, absolutely perfectly. So I didn't have to do anything with that other than put that Velcro on the front. So everything stayed stock. You know, even your rear bumper mounts, perfectly lined up. You got your front bumper mounts, but I don't have that because, and even with that front brace up here, you can see my servo completely clears at full compression. So yeah, anyway, we're going to cut this one short. That is the Injora LCG chassis. Very, very light. Gotta think the envelope it came in weighed more than the chassis itself. But yeah, it comes with all the hardware, everything you need. You just need your skid plate and your existing Gladiator. So this is the Gladiator chassis. They got the JLU chassis, the deadbolt chassis. But yeah, so happy with it. And we'll do a run video with it later. I've done a few videos already today. And we're going to get these uploaded. And move on to problem solving with this one. Which we've already solved the problem. So you guys have a great day.